pretty much going to go into edit menu, and we're going to see the main teams. We're going to see it's pretty much the same as PES 2018 apart from the added leagues. And we're just going to go down and just give you a little look at the default, or I suppose the unlicensed, before an option file is applied. So you can see here MD White. That is obviously a Real Madrid, the unlicensed Real Madrid I should say. Ugly generic white and kind of grey striped kit. I don't know what that is, but we're going to change all that obviously in a couple of minutes with the option file. I just wanted to show you that I don't have the option file installed. I'm doing it along with you guys for the sake of this video. I have a couple of things sped up here and there, but pretty much it's going to be what you see is what you're going to be seeing when you actually download the option file on PESuniverse.com and install it. So as you can see there, just a couple of different teams: Man City, Man Red, which are Manchester United. We're going to go down and get this show on the road, so we're going to click accept on the import export menu here. That will bring us into the actual menu itself, and we're going to click on import competitions. Now this is easy enough to do. I mean, it's simple to install the option file when it's set up correctly, and I think a lot of people run into difficulties when they don't actually import directly from our site, so just be wary of that, to be honest. I mean, it's not about anything else other than that, but you might just mess up your game in Master League or whatever down the line, or My Club. So we're just going to click select all files on this and go to detail settings. We don't need to check any boxes, we just need to check OK. So you're installing every single competition here. You just, wait for it to happen, wait for it to go in. It'll probably take about 5 minutes. The important teams will take a little bit longer, about 15, but we'll get to that in a second. But from that, I just have sped this up so that you're not sitting here watching it import in a video rather than doing it in real time. So you can actually do this along with me, and it will just take a couple of seconds. You might maybe pause the video here for like 2 minutes and then come back to me. So if you do that, welcome back, and if you've stayed with me, cool. So we're going to go on from here and see that this is just finished importing the data. Now what we're going to see here is the actual competition changes. This isn't the teams. This isn't giving you Manchester United, or it's not giving you Real Madrid. It's giving you the actual competition structure. And this is all, the emblems are in high quality, absolutely perfect HD quality, and they look absolutely phenomenal in the menu. So as you can see there, the Premier League, the Sky Bet, Serie A, we've got La Liga Santander. We have got obviously as well the Bundesliga, which we will talk about for V2. That is nearly ready for V2. We're absolutely flying it. This won't give you the full J League or anything like that. We will be adding to these, with V2 and V3. Obviously we do content all year round. So I'm just going to show you that I still don't have the teams, obviously, because that is the bulk of the option file. It's just, as I said, the competition structure, such as this. We've got the Champions League logo, the Europa League logo, all the cups. We've got the playoffs, the Sky Bet playoffs, the FA Community Shield, the FA Cup, getting tongue-tied there. We've pretty much got everything set up perfect and ready to go. So that is how it is done for the competitions. Very, very simple. You should have no problem there. It should just go straight in, to be honest. So from that, we're going to save. I always save it about 2 or 3 times when I go in from the menu into look at this stuff, into do whatever. I don't know why I do that. I just always feel safer doing it. So from there again, now that we have the competitions, we're going to go back into import export, and we're going to get to the main one. We're going to get to obviously the themes. So we've got the Premier, we've got pretty much, it's very self-explanatory. I mean, the Premier is obviously the Premier League. You've got the name of the teams. Now I'm just going to click these manually, but to be honest, for V1 you don't need to click it manually. You just need to click them all, but be very careful of one simple little thing that could cause a tiny issue. It won't really cause an issue, you just won't have the players. But I'm going to go back and show you in a second what I mean. So we're going to click all these. It's going to bring in all our files. This is our biggest V1 ever, and we've also got V2 on the way, which is crazy. So we're going to have so much content coming this year. So as you can see here, right, make sure that you don't have these 2 files ticked. Bundesliga 1, the Bundesliga one there for Dortmund, and the Bundesliga one for Bayern. Do not tick those, because you won't get the players if you do. Everything else can be ticked, and for this none of the boxes are checked in the detail settings. You just basically choose every team but the 2 Bundesliga teams, and then you click OK. So pretty much I have sped this up. Now if something does fail, or if it comes up that there's an error, just try it again. I mean, obviously we don't control the edit mode. It does work. It works perfectly, as you can see here in real time. It might fail on a team sometimes for whatever reason. If you're using one of our USBs, you should have no issue. If you're using one of your own USBs, make sure to go to the FAQ on our site and check that you've everything set up. The proper formatted USB, you've got everything downloaded properly, and everything is good to go, because it does work. It is perfect. the same as last year. A lot of it is just user error or somebody ticking something that they shouldn't tick. So if you follow this, you should have zero problems. And if you do, get in touch in the comments below, or at ps universe, or at the Midnight Kid on my Twitter, and I'll get back to you. So we have now got the teams. Now, as you can see on the right, you might notice there that, you know, some players are still with whoever. That's just because of the live data update. That's not an issue at all. That will come on the 30th. Obviously, I am installing this a little bit early to show you guys, just to be prepared and to have you with a tutorial. And the quality of the kits this year, lads, is unbelievable. Konami have changed the kits a slight bit in game, which I'll show you at the end of this video. There's a tiny change to the way the lighting works with the kits. So we've adjusted all our colors, and we've adjusted everything so that it looks equally as good in the night and the daytime. And you can just see here with the Manchester United kit in edit mode, you can just see it. And just remember, when I show you later at the very end of the video with Lukaku, you're going to see the kit in action, and it looks absolutely beautiful. And again, we've got all the kits 1 to 3. We've got the 3 kits for the outfield. You know, we've got the first, the second, the home away, and obviously the alternate, the third, for most teams. Obviously, whatever kits we don't have, we will add in V2. And again, we're going to show you the Skybet, and Spike has done an absolutely amazing job on the Skybet, to be honest. Him, absolutely incredible job. Bristol City looking phenomenal. All the kits for V1 are in the highest quality possible, 2048 by 2048, and you can really tell the difference in this. Obviously, there is a space restriction for the extra leagues, so we will have to kind of, you know, make some sacrifices with quality. If you are on PS4, if you're on PC, it's fine, but if you are on PS4, there is similar amount of slots as there was last year. So we're going to have a look at Ronaldo's new jersey, which is the Juventus one. Again, absolutely quality what the boys have done. I mean, Ariel, Balto, Spike, Cara, Clash, Nem, all the boys. I mean, absolute quality from them. And we've even got in the Ireland kit and the European and the Conaball Nationals. So, I mean, this is a massive V1. I mean, you don't understand how long it takes. I don't think people understand, to be honest. But it takes hundreds of hours. Now, I mean hundreds of hours spread across multiple people. So, it is a huge amount of work. And it's a massive effort every year to do it. Again, I spoke about the Bundesliga a couple of minutes ago. Now we're going to go back in and import them, and all we're going to do is click the second box. So you can rewind that video there if you were just listening to me and not paying attention, to about 30 seconds, and you will see exactly what I'm talking about. So you go back into import export, you click on the 2 Bundesliga files, and you click the second box. Check that, make sure it's checked. It will import, it will finish importing, pretty much rinse and repeat what you did the last time. Go back out, save it, and now you have got 2 Bundesliga teams as well. Bayern Munich, the giants of German football, and also Dortmund. Now, another thing is the category list. Now, this is the way that the listing of the teams are officially in the menu, in real life, in the real Championship and the real Premier League and the real La Liga. So you can just take a screenshot on them and actually look at it. This doesn't make a difference, it's optional, but you can just see that it's alphabeticalized kind of there, and you can see that it just looks more professional when you've got, you know, Chelsea beside Everton, or Arsenal beside or United beside Man City, or whatever, and Liverpool there as well. So it's kind of alphabetical. And as you can see, lads, the kits in this menu look phenomenal as well, and also the kits in the game look beautiful as well with the lighting. So we will see what happens when we get into the video at the end, where I just show you a couple of in-game shots. And again, I mean, we don't concentrate on just the big teams. This is a big part of our option file. I mean, the Skybet Championship teams this year and the kits are so fucking amazing. The quality of them is unreal. And obviously I will leave a link to all our editors in the description below. But we don't concentrate on just the big teams. Like, it's easy to have United looking nice and Chelsea looking nice and Bayern Munich looking nice, but it's likes of Leeds and stuff like that. I mean, they're the teams that people don't probably look at as much, but when you see the quality that has gone into them, and I'm talking hundreds of hours, it's just ridiculous, you know. So that is what we do on ps universe.com. The highest quality, the most updates, all year round content, as well as 30+ perks for members. So it's massively appreciated, any of the support. And obviously for bronze members, it will be coming as well. We might have a couple of surprises for people. But for silver and gold members throughout the year this year, it's just going to be insane, to be honest. So that is pretty much all La Liga in. We've got the Premier League, the Skybet, we've got Serie A, Real Madrid, who I showed you at the start. The ugly kit is now gone, replaced by the beautiful, sleek and slick white home kit from Real Madrid. And we've also got their home, their away, and their turn, and the goalkeepers. The same with Bayern Munich. For Dortmund, I think we have the four kits in. So it's really a really nicely fleshed out V1. And as you can see here as well, for Robin, this is a perfectly created face from scratch, perfectly from scratch, if that's the phrase. And obviously we will be making updates to the faces and adding more Bundesliga teams and players throughout the year as well, including V2, which as I said will be coming within a week or two. So that's pretty much Bayern Munich, pretty much a Dortmund, and as you can see here, like the likes of this guy is a custom face, Pulisic has a custom face, and they look phenomenal. I mean, in game, you're not going to be able to tell. Götze looks class. Speaking of in game, we're going to take a look at United versus Bayern Munich. And to be honest, I mean, the kits look unbelievable, absolutely unbelievable, and we're going to see what they look like with a bit of sun on them as well. Now these look nice in the night time, they look nice in the daytime, they look nice in edit mode, in Master League, in my club, and as I said, all the colours and the collars have been really, the detail in this option file, in this V1, is far superior to what it was last year, to be honest. All the banners are done, boots, everything like that. We will be adding custom tactics and all the advanced tactics and stuff over the next couple of weeks. Obviously, you know, it's a year-long stuff, you know, especially for silver and gold members. I mean, you've so much stuff coming this year. It's not just about the option file day one or anything like that. You will get early access obviously to this, but it's just ridiculous the amount of stuff we have coming. Now, as you will see about details, this is details. Like, look at the actual quality of the kits here. Look phenomenal. So that is pretty much it, lads. You've now got the option file installed, so congratulations. Thanks for being a part of PES Universe. Any questions, get in touch below. Enjoy. That's pretty much it.